So we're getting a Hobbs and Shaw team up movie. But I'm thinking, why can't we get a Keanu Reeves, Clive Owen, and Mads Mikkelsen team up Hitman movie? What's up, guys? Welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of Polar, the newest Netflix original movie directed by Jonas Åkerlund and stars Mads Mikkelsen, Vanessa Hudgens, and Matt Lucas. Polar is the story of over the age, over the hill hitman played by Mads Mikkelsen, who lives in the mountains in a remote area. He wants to be left alone. He's there on his own. He watches over this, woman that's running a cabin next to him, trying to help her out. One day he is given the opportunity to be paid $2 million to take down this drug kingpin. And when he does, he gets set up by the people that he works for because the fact that he's over 50, he's softened up a little bit, he's become a liability. And so they send a whole bunch of people after him, kind of like shoot him up. And he takes them down and he goes after the people that have put the hit out on him. And so this movie I was looking forward to. I really like Mads Mikkelsen. I think he's a great actor. I think he was great in Casino Royale. He's great in Hannibal. He was great in Rogue One. He's just a fun actor. He's a talented individual who does a lot of interesting, dynamic characters and so on and so forth. So the idea of him playing a hitman a la Liam Neeson or Clive Owen or Matt Damon, somebody who you wouldn't expect to be in these kind of roles, it plays like for a fun movie. So I'm watching the movie and I'm going, this is really weird. This is getting into some smoking aces, and it's getting into like shoot 'em up territory. Like it's really offbeat and off kilter. Like the people, the hitmen people, they're going after Mads Mikkelsen character. They're trying to track him down. They're really weird, over-the-top characters that don't really fit in the storyline of what Mads Mikkelsen is doing. Yeah, they're Hitman, but they fit in like a Speed Racer universe, which is just really off-putting. Because the stuff with Mads Mikkelsen is very dramatic, with Vanessa Hudgens. Vanessa Hudgens is the other character that's up in the mountains with him. And he is trying to be left alone, trying to just, be there. And there's a mystery revealed later on, that reason why that is. And these characters go after him, and then it's just weird, and it's just two dichotomy, moments just being smashed together. It doesn't make any sense. And Matt Lucas playing the main crime lord boss villain, the one person that puts out the hits on people, and he's just like this weird, eccentric, over the top person that plays better off as the movie goes along. But it's so disgusting and weird how his character plays out. He's so much different than what I know him as. And stuff like Bridesmaids or Alice in Wonderland, that I don't know, it was just a weird performance. But Mads Mikkelsen is the standout in this movie. Vanessa Hudgens is also pretty good in this movie because there's a lot of inner demons that Mads Mikkelsen is dealing with from the history of what he is doing in his profession as a hitman. And he wants to, like I said, be left alone, but then he gets embroiled and he gets brought out to take care of this. And it's an interesting take from his perspective, but it's clashing with this other weird scenario that doesn't make any sense. And then this movie gets like super violent. It gets into like cell block or brawl in cell block 99 type violence, or shoot 'em up type violence, where it's just like, holy crap, this is like uncomfortable. I mean, there's a scene where Matt Lucas, it involves Matt Lucas and Mads Mikkelsen, and just the level of over the top violence is insane. But there's a really cool moment when, Mads Mikkelsen has this gun and the way he uses it, and it's fun sequence, it's fantastic. And then you have Katheryn Winnick, who is like the female villain in this movie, and she's actually quite fun in the movie. And the movie's just, you have to like this level of violence, this level of gore, this level of over the topness to like these types of movies, and I enjoy it, but this movie just goes a little too far sometimes. I guess I shouldn't complain because that's kind of like how Mandy and Cell Block 99 were. But it just feels like it's violent for violence sake instead of really having a good story to it. But like I said, Mads Mikkelsen does have a good portrayal as a character here of a guy who has demons. And the movie does work on some level of entertainment value. And it's a movie I recommend. Just go in knowing that if you can't handle a certain level of violence, this movie's not for you. Just like I said, just think about like Shoot 'em Up or any of those types of movies where The violence is so excessive. If you ever seen, I think it's called Firefight or something like that, that's the kind of level of violence you're getting into here. So take that for what it's worth. But I figured, it was an interesting movie. I wanted to see it. I saw it. I thought it was interesting. So, but there you go. There's my take on Polar. As always, if you like what you see, remember to rate, subscribe, check out the YouTube channel, Facebook, and Twitter. Email nlapola113@gmail.com if you have any questions. So yeah, tell me what. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have not heard of this movie before. Like I say, it just showed up on Netflix. I like some of the movies on Netflix, but comment below if you have seen it or if you have any interest in it. Tell me what you think about it. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next video.